Full time at the City Ground, it has finished Forest 2, Leicester 0. Routine, comfortable, and convincing is how I'd sum that up. Yeah, much better to come on here and talk about a great performance other than the one against Blackpool. Yeah, apologies there wasn't a preview for this game. I just badly managed my time. I'll just put it like that. But yeah, the preview should continue more consistently. There should be one for the Bournemouth game. That'll come up on Thursday or Friday. But yeah, into the game itself now, I think we outclassed Leicester. They were pretty poo, quite frankly. They had one chance through Harvey Barnes that it was a very good chance, and it missed the sitter. There was another sort of chance that Henderson had to sort of catch, but other than that, that was it. Like, it was a very good performance. Aurier is unreal. He is absolutely different gravy, and he was brilliant today. The midfield was very good. Yates did have to come off with an injury, which is a little bit frustrating, which will probably keep him out for a few weeks. I doubt he'll make a miraculous recovery in time for the Bournemouth game, but we've got a midfielder on the way. Dean Henderson did also pick up an injury, but he managed to stay on the pitch, so fingers crossed it's nothing too serious. But overall on the pitch, the only dampening thing other than the injuries that we picked up was we didn't score more goals. We could have easily replicated the 4-0 that Leicester did to us. We could have easily done it to them. Sam Surridge had a chance as well. I have to get a couple chances. But yeah, I think it's sort of reinstated that we do need to sort of sign another striker. As much as Surridge is a decent option off the bench, I mean, he's not really shown it over the last couple of games, but I think he's still a decent player to have around. But Awoni, I'm not sure what's happening with Awoni. I was hoping he would be back for this game, but he's not. And I don't really want to see us starting without a recognised striker going forwards. But positives, Brennan Johnson was fantastic. I felt he was pretty quiet up until his goal, but it was a lovely, well taken first goal. He's played in. There's a few debates whether he's offside or not, but I think it's very close. I'm yet to see any replays as I've just got back. Tucks it away very nicely, and then he receives the ball from Gibbs White again, and he just motors all the way through on goal and tucks it away. It was a good performance from Jono. So last 20 or 20 minutes, I think he was really good. I think he's got a lot more confidence now. That brace is going to do wonders for his confidence, and I'm really happy for him because he struggled at times this season, but he's really got going now. Gibbs White is exceptional. Scarpina again was putting a really good shift. I was a little bit disappointed for him that he did get subbed off. I think he deserved to play the full 90, but getting used to the league, I suppose, and that you don't want to risk any more injuries. I mean, people slander Colback when he comes on the pitch as well. Colback put in another good shift. It's a really good 3 points. It moves us to 13th in the table, which is very, very positive. We're now above Leicester. I'm really happy with this result. We want to Bournemouth away, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. They play. They've just kicked off against Brentford, so hopefully a Brentford win. But yeah, I've basically said what I want to say, but I just want to briefly talk about some transfers because I think this game sort of ensured that we do need to really get another striker. With Yates' injury, I think a midfielder is definitely looking likely. O'Brien potentially going on loan to West Brom as well, which I'll be very disappointed if he does go on loan to West Brom. So we're looking to get Danlio, I think is how you say his name, Brazilian lad. We're looking like we're going to get him over the line in the next few days. So he'll come in, which I think he'll come in and he'll probably fit into the Yates role, I guess. It looks a bit more like a DM where we normally play with a number 8 instead of a number 6. But yeah, I say we'll see. I don't know much about him, to be honest. But yeah, I think we really do need another striker option. I'm not completely sold on Dennis. I'm not a big fan of Dennis in the slightest. I just think he doesn't pass the ball enough. Surridge again, he's a decent little player to have, but again, I don't quite think he's physical enough, if that makes sense, to be a consistent starter. But he's definitely got qualities that would be useful to have sticking around the club. But I think another striker wouldn't go amiss. Not too sure who, but another striker is definitely something we should be looking at, and a fast centre half is still someone that should be right at the top of our priorities list. But yeah, overall on the game, very happy. Very good controlling performance, and I didn't really feel threatened by Leicester in the slightest. Yeah, they definitely need to sort some things at their club, because they're in a bit of a pickle. Let's just say they're just not scoring goals, not great defensively. They're without Maddison, they're really pretty naff, and Maddison isn't really going to be sticking around for next season, is he? He'll probably go to Newcastle or somewhere like that. But yeah, wasn't threatened by Leicester in the slightest. I mean, their two main players weren't playing, so yeah, not threatened defensively. And when we were going forwards, I felt like we could have scored with most of our chances. But yeah, I'm very happy with the game, as I've probably said about 18 times now. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. There will be a Bournemouth preview. Apologies there wasn't a Leicester preview. Yeah, I just completely lost track of time, basically. Terrible time management, let's just put it down to that. So apologies for that, but yeah, Bournemouth preview should be at the end of next week. And then there should be another video on Monday or Tuesday. But yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Up the Forest.